Reflections, the new album by From Ashes to New came out a week ago. Forgot to review it, so I apologise. Here it is. I didn't really want to talk about it because I just don't really care for the album. It is such a slog of a record to get through. Let me explain. I just feel like a lot of the writing ideas they've been going for, Blackout onwards, has not really been my cup of tea. Blackout's definitely a stronger release, but Reflections is barely a reflection of their own discography. It just kind of shows the more generic, more mainstream and just commercial side to their sound that I just can't get into. This screams Octane XM, make sure we get so much attention, play us a lot, make sure we blow up and get the success that other bands have been getting. And this basically makes Wage War Stigma, a very Octane core sounding album, feel like Mozart. So the fact that they've managed to pretty much one-up them with a very generic, painful, not crap Linkin Park in a post-hardcore setting definitely makes me disappointed in the direction this one's going for. I don't know what it is, but I just can't vibe with this album. Every single time I've gone into it, I just feel like the writing is just not there. It's some of the weakest, the hooks don't pull you in, the instrumentation's quite bland on it, and I just think personally, for me, I just cannot get into the overall aesthetic of it. If you enjoy this album, then more power to you, because I definitely see From Ashes to New fans enjoying it. As I've said, I'm not the biggest fan of them, so that maybe gives me a little bit of a bias there of not being big on it anyway, because if you're more likely to be a fan of something, you're more likely to be big on it. But from the average listen, it's just not a very fun album, it's not a very enjoyable album, and I can't really say it's a very well made one either. When there's a lot of issues I have with it, I just feel like there was more things pop into my head when listening to it that I couldn't list them all on the top of my head. There's probably some things I've missed, and I probably would bring them up in the video if I did remember them, but I can't be asked to go back into the album to think about it. I've listened to this one enough, and it feels like a chore going from the first track to the end. I feel like you're only getting a couple of decent moments here and there, and there's definitely some room for good ideas, but I just feel like they just kind of crammed into whatever this album's trying to be. It just feels like a lost identity of what the band is, and I honestly think Blackout onwards, this has just been kind of a change for the worse. Some of their earlier stuff has been good, but I don't know what we've been getting with this lately. This just kind of reminds me of the weird blunder that Atreyu's been going through, and don't quote me on that. I don't know how good the new Atreyu album is, but unfortunately, as I've already reviewed them and discussed them, I'm probably going to have to review that one as well. Fingers crossed it is a step up from that last album, because, oh my god, I am not reviewing Octane Core twice in a row. Anyway, I don't really have much else to say than that. I think I'm going to end this one early, because I've already tried to do this video numerous times anyway. Yeah, this album is just not very fun in my opinion. Not a strong one, definitely not one I consider to be good or even alright, because I don't want to really go back into this one again, unfortunately. This is a 1.5 out of 5 for me. I do apologise if you do like this album. I just can't see the appeal in my eyes. It's just not a fun concept of what this band could do, and I feel like there's so many ideas they could really push for, and we're just kind of seeing a bit more of a burnt out, worn out sound that I just don't really care for. So that's all I have to say. Hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next video.